Good morning, good morning. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. If this broadcast is for educational and demonstration purposes only, it's important to know that I'm not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks that are associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Good morning. I hope everyone had a blessed evening. If you're with us this morning, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Opening bell just rang. Yeah, let's give things a minute here to settle down. Pre-market, we've got some nice strategies on our leaderboard. Steven, coming off a huge day yesterday, is right back at it. The bot and the drone up nicely. We have our haymaker, which is my personal favorite, and crude oil. And if today's your first day joining us, the system that I'm highlighting today is the AI Auto Trader, which is a fully automated system that runs on NinjaTrader 8. It can also be used to trade on a discretionary basis or what sometimes we refer to as semi-automated. The system can trigger a trade, and once I'm in the position, I can move my stop or adjust my stop and profit targets as I see fit. I can close the position. I'm always in control of the trades. What we're looking at here are the futures index equities. The system trades really the most liquid instruments in the futures markets. Those index equities, the NASDAQ, the Dow, the E-mini, the Russell, and we've diversified into crude oil and gold. And I always start the morning with looking at Forex Factory. We don't want to get caught off guard with a big news report coming out while we're in a trade and get ourselves into a disaster. So this morning on the Forex Factory, and you could find this calendar right on forexfactory.com. The 8:30 was the Canadian, some Canadian reports. Empire State Manufacturing Index came out earlier. I don't see any red folders. I see the FOMC members are speaking throughout the day. But no big red folders. If we see one of these red folders during our trading session, we hit the pause button. We're not going to hold through a red U.S. in the United States. A red folder report is something that we want to avoid in our live accounts. So the coast is clear today. And I'm showing a nice retirement plan entry on my 2-minute, which would be a trend trade versus a counter trend trade. Let's take a look and see what happened overnight, just to get a perspective on the market. So since the London Open, it's been headed up. And right now it's retracing back to the 50. And let's see if we get a continuation up or it continues to the downside. We're just going to let the market settle down here for a few minutes. One of our hottest strategies has been this Steven strategy. Yesterday really ran up the score. Today it's starting off, picking up where it left off yesterday. And we've got some really powerful AI integrations with this AI Auto Trader. The way the system works is each one of our bots runs in tandem with a drone I have my drones running 23 hours a day. And the drone, if you could picture a drone flying above and taking a survey of the landscape, that's kind of what this drone is doing in the financial market. It's kind of flying above and getting a big overall perspective of the market on a variety of different instruments. And it's feeding the bot the intel on how to be the most profitable, when to trade, where to put your stop and profit targets. It's giving it information to keep it out of the losers. That's really the number one most important goal of an automated system, is to have the ability to filter out losing trades. Artificial intelligence has provided us with an extremely powerful tool to process data at lightning speeds. And in real time, our bots can dynamically adjust to the market conditions. So it's all via those drones that are hovering above and looking at the average true range of the market, the times of the day that they perform the best. And we've also integrated some really powerful candlestick pattern recognition. So my drones are running 23 hours a day. 23 hours a day. And they're telling the bots the 3 most profitable trading hours to trade. That was a beautiful trade on Steven, that long trade. Retirement plan did get in that long move. Let's take a look at that. It's the retirement plan drone. And that is a trend trade. It is going long. Oh, it's quiet out here today. Good morning, good morning. If you haven't had a cup of coffee, I got this great coffee brewer. I grind up some fresh beans from Starbucks every morning. And man, I can't wait to get out of bed and get to that cup of coffee. I'm going to be trading here, and I wait until about 10 o'clock. Not in a big hurry. But I wanted to just show you what I have here in the background is I have a trade copier where I could put a leader account on one of my most profitable bots, copy it to my Apex accounts with the click of a mouse. When I take a trade, I could take it across 5 or 10 or 20 accounts via the trade copier for prop trading. Hey, Dr. Ken, is my audio okay? You can hear me? See my screen? Getting a little bit of a move down here. Okay, great, great, great. It was so quiet, I thought maybe I wasn't broadcasting. Thank you. Good morning, Charles. It is Taco Tuesday. Carlos. Speaking of tacos, I got this great habanero plant. If you like hot peppers, man, I got one for you. Getting a move down here. Let's keep an eye on that haymaker. I had a feeling that haymaker. Also this ABC. Let's watch this ABC. Got a lot of downside support. We're caught up in, let's see what happens. We got support to the downside and resistance to the upside here. Something's going to have to give. Nice, Steven. Yeah, Steven's been crushing it. Man, yesterday and today. Yeah, let's keep an eye on the leaderboard. Thank you. Thank you, Steven. Let's keep an eye on the leaderboard. I'm going to show you my trade performance and how this drone is feeding the bot the trading session hours. Let me see here. And my screen may go blank for just a moment. Okay. The ES here has been a real cash cow for us as well. I see we're pulling right back into the VWAP. The S&P 500 is going on all-time highs. And the haymaker is in. Let's check out the haymaker. Haymaker went long. Our 50 is flat on the 30 range. That yellow 50 means that it's flat. There's no trend right now. It's chop. We don't really want to trade when there's no clear direction. Haymaker's holding tight at $10. Steven's still in. Oh, that's a beauty. It's got a clear path. Steven has a clear path. Boy, that looks nice. That's a signal A entry. If it was going to pop in now, the haymaker's going to jump back in. Oh, we're getting some sidestep in here. A little bit of chop. So let's take a look real quick. My NQ scalper, which is another hot strategy. You could see on my analysis, my time analysis, of when this strategy is performing the best. Right at the London Open, about 5 a.m. But then between 10 and 11:30, right up to 12 o'clock, 11:59, we've got a window of opportunity here with our NQ scalper. So I'm just going to jot that down on my notepad. 10 to 11, 12 o'clock. But what I wanted to look at was our drone, our Steven drone. NinjaTrader has a very powerful trade performance metric. And when you order the AI Auto Trader, we have a tool that sets up a separate SIM account for each and every one of our bots and drones. And the reason we do that is so we can leverage this trade performance that NinjaTrader provides us. If we click our filter, it'll show every account. And now I can go to my Steven, my NQ8U Steven drone, and I can see the times of the day that it's been performing the best. It's been doing really well pre-market at 8:30 to 9. This Steven, just over the last 5 trading sessions, has made just under $4,000 trading just one contract. Trading just one contract from 8:30 to 9. Steven has been crushing it. The second best is 10:30 to 11. So if I was to go to my bot now and show you the times that that bot will trade, they should correlate with this performance metric. So I'll open up the Steven bot. And 8:30 to 9:30 is right there. 8:30 to 9:30. It has 11:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. That's this little frame here. And 5 to 5:30, which is over here. This is doing a little bit of a further look back. This is going back a few weeks. And so that bot is only going to trade when historically it does the best. This is a nice entry right here. This is a nice entry. Came back on us. So we're still in a little bit of chop here. Marcy, God bless you, from Romania, joining us today. I hope you're doing well and enjoying your trip. Let's see if we can get some follow through to the downside. It looks really nice. Our 15 is red. Our 50 is red. We're nice and tight to the 50. Let's look and see where our 2-minute is. Our 2-minute is also now a red 50. So we've got some alignment, some multi-time frame alignment of trend with our 2-minute and our 30 range. Just in a little bit of chop. No real follow through just yet. Haymaker's in. That's a haymaker trade. So we're just exercising some patience. No reason to jump into a trade when we don't have any trend. Not in a big rush. We want to take as little risk as possible. I bet. I'm jealous, I tell you. So we're chopping all around on the NASDAQ. I'm in a couple of positions on NASDAQ. Oh, there goes gold. Let's take a look at gold. The Signal A drone is in on gold. E-mini's just sitting there. Steven's back in. Came back on us. Little choppy today. If it's going to be a ranging choppy day, I do have a trick up my sleeve with that NQ Smart Stop that we used last week. This Sim Smart Stop 2 is what I was thinking. Let's go to that one. This strategy here has been very effective in a choppy market. What it does, oops, excuse me, is it gives it plenty of room, and it'll exit on the candlestick pattern recognition. We're in kind of a bit of a ranging market here. We're stuck in a channel. We got downside support and upside resistance. This is actually looking at a 30 range. This is really what the strategy is looking at here. Got a clear path to our profit target. Just need a little bit of a push up. Let's see what time of the day this strategy does the best. Let me give it a couple weeks. Sim Smart Stop 2. This is my analysis on Sim Smart Stop 2. Things start getting good around 10:30 historically. Prior to then, it takes a beating. $10.30. Sim Smart Stop 2. So the NQ scalper at 10. Sim Smart Stop 2 at 10:30. This might be a good strategy today with these current market conditions. Now we know this can all change in a drop of a dime. We want it to get into our profit window. That's our number one goal right now. We want that stop to come flying up. Get up there. Now that's in our profit window. Now that's just locked in those profits for this trade. Boom, got a full winner. So you could see prior to this time of day, it really doesn't do well. Historically on my performance, you could see here when it starts doing the best is right around 10:30. So we're about a half hour away, but these market conditions are really what this strategy thrives on. A nice short net right now would be good. If it jumps in short, bounce right off of resistance. Black gold's in. Not anymore. Good morning, Stapleton. You can see the E-mini just is stuck, stagnant. It's right on the VWAP. Here's Steven. Steven's got some upside resistance. I like having a clear shot to my profit target. So if you wanted, you could always grab your profit target and put it right under resistance. But we're going to leave it where it was. It was up here somewhere. Yeah, this is a tough one today. Sim Smart Stop 2 is back in. Let's see how that trade goes. This is setting up for a nice short trade. No follow through. Now we're bouncing back up. So we're in a choppy ranging market here. The E-mini just broke underneath the VWAP. Our 15 range drone just went on the It's a good time to just sit on our hands. Nothing doing. There goes the Russell. I'm just looking through my performance for each one of these strategies. I've seen this smart stop too do well in choppy markets. I was having some success last week with this, letting it get into some nice profits and getting out of the trade. couple hundred at a time. Okay, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, the NQ scalper from 10 to 12. Let's take a look at the NQ scalper right after this trade. This one seems to be doing well, though. Um, Starting to feel a little more comfortable with it in this environment today. Got a great new strategy, the NQ scalper. Mr. Cherry, thank you, sir. Steve, a valuable member of our trading community. Really a sharp guy. I was looking at his posts, and he's on point. Has a really good understanding of the strategy and shares with our members what's working for him. And really, there's tremendous power in numbers. Being part of a trading community, when we have members that find something that works and their willingness to share it with the community is, man, is so valuable. And we really appreciate you, Steve. And Robert and Suzanne and Marcy, and really, we've got a great community of traders. Stephen, Simon, Ken, Dr. Ken. Rao's become a part of our family. Getting some follow through the downside here. It always looks like it's going to melt away, but the market's being resilient. The bulls are jumping right back in. The minute it sets up for a short, and it looks like, oh, this is it, it bounces on us. This is a signal A. That cross that you see on my chart, that means that that's a signal A entry. Everything's lined up for a short now, for a signal A to trigger. In this environment, that might not be the best entry signal. The signal C's on top of my leaderboard is signal B. Signal C kind of likes this chop, the up and down movements. We're going to be patient. Russell's moving very nicely. Let's take a look at the Russell. Well, you'd think that signal B drone would be all over this. Mm-mm. I don't have a signal B. Okay, that's why. We're going to go to the NQ scalper here in just a moment. Things are a bit quiet today, with the exception to the Russell. See this happen a lot now. The Russell will go straight up, and the E-mini and the Nasdaq will go down. They do this sector rotation. Is this the meltdown that we've been waiting on?
Order submitted.
Let's take a look at our 15.
Order submitted.
Nope. Let me see if I can find the scalper. I think I've got it in a sim account. Yeah. Scalper's down 760. This is the time of day it does the best, though. Right around here.
Order submitted.
Make sure we're enabled. Ooh. We're going to get this scalper trading again.
Order submitted.
There we go. So the scalper, this is running a 2-contract strategy. It goes for 25 ticks to take all the risk off. Downside being is we're risking double with 2 contracts. So we desperately need our first profit target. Once we get our first profit target, we're in business. Okay, we're in business. Now we have no risk. Yeah, we're in a runner.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Might be a little choppy for the trailing stop. Well, let's keep an eye on it. We're giving it 50 ticks of leeway.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here we go. Come on.
Order submitted.
Scalper. Oh, and there goes our E-mini.
Order submitted.
The E-mini. The signal B just kicked in on our ES30 range star.
Order submitted.
Ooh, that's a nice entry. We just broke below the VWAP. Counter trend because our 50 is green. Ooh, look at this beautiful trade. The NQ scalper. Right in our window.
Order submitted.
It's right on time. 10 o'clock. Here we go. Got a very ambitious profit target. So I've got the NQ scalper from 10 to 12. Pinned as my number one choice. And the SimSmart So I always got my tongue tied up on this one. Here we go. Let's go. Let's break through this last area. We're home free. Ah, okay. Very nice trade. A beauty, in fact. So the sim scalper. Let's take a look here. I'm going to.
Submitted.
Oh, I just missed it too. I was just going to put it on my leader account. Here we go. Let's hit that profit target one. Push
Order
through.
submitted.
Ah, right into resistance. Push through. Boy, this one might have some legs to the downside, let me tell you. Got our first profit target, so we're okay. Let me get this on my leader account. All right, we actually made about $105 on that trade. Uh, NQ. Oh, I need to get to my Sim NQ scalper. Ah, here it is, Sim NQ scalper. Oh, don't go long, please.
Order
Okay, here we go. We're in. Come on down now. Push through the first target. Push down. Push down. Come on. A little further.
order
All right.
submitted. Order
Now you can take
submitted.
a little bit of a sigh of relief. See if we can get this one to roll down for us. We got to break through this support. It's giving us the old stutter step. Bounced right off support on us. Push down. Retest it. Go ahead. Come on down. Retested. Got some selling pressure here. Our Laguerre oscillator's pinned to the downside, so momentum is headed down. Just right into a little bit of support here. If we can break that support, we've got some running room. Come back down.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, did it again. Mm.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Come on, break through there now. That area of support still holding up. We get a break here. We got some room to the downside. Here we go. Here we go. Push down now. Push down. There you go. Nice. Don't come back yet. Push down. Nice.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay. I'm going to turn my copier off. That did it for me. That put me right where I wanted to be. On a couple of trades on the scalper. I got 2350 across 5 or 6 accounts combined. So really just played the window of the analytics. Saw it did extremely well right around 10 to 10:30, and got into just a couple of short moves, not huge monsters, just a couple of small winners, and I'm done for the day for my Apex accounts. And I piggybacked the NQ scalper, just going on the analytics of my time analysis.
Order submitted.
Now from 10:30, this strategy does well right through noon. The Sim Smart Stop 2 does very well as well from 10:30. We're coming into that window. And crude oil at 10:30, 11 is always tough.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Steven's back in. I'm in a couple of short positions on the E-mini. The E-mini trade just broke below the VWAP. The only thing that concerns me a little why I didn't piggyback this trade is because we're just above the 50 on a counter trend trade. Those always scare me. But this Nasdaq, I think once it breaks this area of support, it's gonna get some legs to the downside. It's just getting held up here. It looks like it might have just broke through. It's bouncing like crazy off of that area. I mean, it could be the haymaker that pushes through. If it comes up to the 50, comes back down and crashes through there, could be off to the races to the downside. Let's keep an eye on crude oil too. I think what happened was when I was in that trade on the scalper, I accidentally disabled the strategy by closing the position. Usually from my trade copier, I can close the position without affecting the sim account. And accidentally, I closed the running strategy. But I just re-enabled it, so it should go right back in. So our Steven C bot on the 8 Unirenko is up 670. So let's keep an eye on that one. And our scalper is starting to get some traction now. Let's see if it can continue.
Order submitted.
Now we've got a multi-time frame alignment to the downside. Let's see if we can get some follow through here. It's been a really choppy market. We break through that area of support, and man, this thing is going to go. We're trying to get through these blue lines. We're retesting it now. It was the haymaker entry. Bam! And there it goes. Woo! Did you see that? Holy moly, did that crash through. That haymaker entry just slammed through.
Submitted.
There goes the scalper. This could be a home run. That just slammed to the downside with, I mean, extreme force. Man, this thing could run a country mile.
Order submitted.
Get in the profit window. Man, the haymaker must be in too. You saw the RSI line came right back up into my green area, across the 80 and rolled. And that's what broke it. Oh man, and look at the ES maturing now. Back in.
Submitted.
Okay, this could be it. This could be what we were waiting on.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Just like that, the NQ scalper's up 1130. We were down 7 or 800. And listen, our performance metric gave us the story. This is the time you want to trade this strategy, right around 10:30. Catches these signals, sees. Here we go again.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Man, did that thing pop. Here we go. NQ scalper. Thank you, Steve.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All the way. Look at this thing go.
Order submitted.
Okay. What started out slow. Bam, 1725. Oh, we're headed up for another haymaker. Here we go. See if we get another short roll. Got to pull back to the 50. Bam. Scalper's back in. Quick. Oh, look at this thing go. Nice. 1835. One contract. NQ scalper. And the ES is living up to it too, man. It's on that counter trend trade.
Order submitted.
Yeah, it's taking all these short rolls. Here's a signal A. Here we go, pulling back to the 50. Bam. Push down. Okay. Now it's got a little traction. And this is the power of these bots, man.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Push through. All right. See if we can get through this area of support. Need to break this area again. Wow, look at that ES trade. Ooh. Is that a beauty? Nice, Marcy. Breakthrough. Here we go again. Breakdown. This one could have some legs. Here we go. Bam. Boy, this thing is really trading great. NQ scalper.
Order submitted.
1870. I'm going to bring this stop way down.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
And the scalper. Back in short. Man, if I wasn't such a chicken,
Order submitted.
this thing is running up the score in a big way. 2245.
Order submitted.
Back again. Like clockwork. Get our first target.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Ooh, look at the ES. Holy moly.
Order submitted.
Now we do have a variation. Steve shared a variation on his ATM with this. If you don't want to risk two contracts, we can do one. It's a little less risky.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Nice, Marcy. Great ES
Order
trade.
submitted.
Whoa, look at this thing go, will you? Let me tell you, if this keeps up, 22.45, we're back again. I might go back with my account 39. I have a 300,000 account. Um, I think what I'm going to do is
Order submitted.
take off
Order submitted.
all of them but the 300 and go right back in. Yeah, I just caught some lag. I see it on my chart trader. Just caught some lag. Don't know what caused it. Very close to our profit window on the E-mini. It's pushing, still pushing down. Just a monster trade on the ES. Look at that. Getting a profit window. Got a big meltdown here. Oh no, we're not letting you come all the way back on us. I'm going to put it right at the 50. Oh no. We don't want to, I never want to risk more than I have the potential to lose. More than I have the potential to make, excuse me. I want my, at this point, I want my risk to reward to be 1-to-1. I'm referring to this E-mini trade. If I can make another 200 or 250, I only want to risk 200 or 250. Oh, if this gets through, look out. Got this support again. This pushes through. It's a signal B entry. Okay, now our ES is below the 50. Could be a little late. Oh wow, I'm lagging. I see it. Um, I see it happening. If my charts are not looking like yours, where price is, it's mine. Mine right now is behind. I'm gonna see if I can make some corrective measures on my Nasdaq. First, I like to loosen the load. Instead of loading 3 days of data, I'm going to load 1,500 bars, especially on a 15 range. Or on an 8 Unarenko. Next, what I'm going to need to do is just close out any NASDAQ positions I have. The E-mini's just jumping in all over the place. It got a full winner, and now it jumped in on a signal B, and it's going to keep trying to ride it short. It's going to short this. It's going to continue short on the E-mini. Let me see if I can get out of these NASDAQ these. That's an ES. See if I can get it caught up.
Order submitted.
I always like to look at my bid-ask price on my chart trader and look at my where price is on my chart. I need them to match. So I'm at 399 on my 400 and price is at 78. So there's a big disparity. So I definitely don't want to take any trades right now. So what I'm trying to do is let me see if I can reload my historical data. Sometimes that'll pop it back up. Wow, what an exciting trading session.
Order submitted.
2000. I'm still way behind. Okay, if that doesn't work, wait, now it looks like it's trying to catch up. All right, unfortunately, what I'm going to have to do is just flatten everything.
Order submitted.
And let me try to disconnect and reconnect. When you're disconnected and it's still moving, you know you got a real problem. Let me just let it catch back up here. My data is disconnected. This is just lag coming off the server that's running this NASDAQ right now. Looks like it's going to bounce back up now. Hey, Dr. Jeff. Nice. Holy moly, 2 micros. Man, that's got to be a world record. Great trading, man. Now, if you made 1,100 on 2 micros, holy moly. Imagine on the minis, that would have been, geez, 11,000. Okay, what is this thing? Dr. Jeff. Great trading, man. I mean, that's incredible. The risk to reward ratio on that, what you were risking to make that is just incredible. It's a trader's dream. That's a trader's dream. Risk 50 or $100 to make 1,100. Incredible. Great job. Okay, I'm back to normal. Let's get back to it. All right, I think I've got my data issue temporarily. No, I think I've got it fixed now. Man, that NQ scalper was like clockwork this morning, wasn't it? The minute the market started moving, right around 10:30, now it's trying to catch it up. It's trying to go long now. And let me tell you something, it might just work. If it breaks through, there's some buying pressure now. Go ahead. Now that upside resistance, once we break it, becomes our support. Didn't break it fully though. We need 3/4 of a candle body through that area of resistance. A lot of buying pressure though. If we break it, this thing could get some legs to the upside. Ooh, it just kissed our stop. Bouncing off the 15. What I was going to do is turn on my 300,000 account and turn the rest of them off and let this one trade oh, no. That's the wrong strategy. There it is. Okay. Turned it back on. Got a lot of buying pressure. Just can't break that pivot. Here we go. Stop looks different now. Wonder why that is. Get that profit target. Get that profit target. Get that profit target. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. This one's got some legs. Broke through. Push up. Oh, go ahead.
Order
Ah,
submitted.
nice.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Get it. Oh, just nicked it. Push up. Oh, no. Oh, man. It was a tick away. Push up. Oh, oh man.
Order submitted.
Ouch. Row. Nice. 3,500 row on the NASDAQ. This could be a signal A long.
Order
Boom.
submitted.
Signal C long. Hit the profit target.
Order
All
submitted.
right. See if we can get it to push up. Got upside support, upside resistance.
Order submitted.
See if we can break it. A lot of buying pressure.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order
And
submitted.
that was a hammer. Oh,
Order submitted.
man, this thing is really flying to the upside now.
Order submitted.
Row made 3,500. NQ scalper. Man, if it gets over the top here, look out. It breaks through that one. We've got some running room. That's some real room to the upside here. Here we go. Testing it. Bounced on us. Let's see if it pushes up. Okay, 3110. NQ scalper crushing it. Wow. Let's take a look at this NQ scalper. NQ scalper this week up 47.30, trading one contract. 47.30, one contract on the NQ scalper. And listen, I'm running this strategy wide open. I'm running it in hours that nobody in their right mind would run it. It's doing really good at the London Open. And then from 10 to 11, it smokes it.
Order submitted.
Nice, Marcy.
Order submitted.
Let me tell you, Marcy has become just a
Order submitted.
star, a trading machine. Now we break this, so here we go again. Same story. If and when. We need 3/4 of the candle body to break through that area of resistance. It still hasn't broken it.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're sitting tight at 31.55. See where the stock market is. Great day trading. It started out slow. We were patient. And things really picked up.
Order submitted.
All right, scalpers in short.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
No opinions, no biases with this system. It's just solely on the technicals.
Order submitted.
When it lines up short, it goes short. Lines up long, we're going long. Doesn't have an opinion. We're still in our sweet spot, 10 to 11. I'm showing as our best time to trade this strategy.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order
Here we
submitted.
go to the downside. I might have to get Guinness on the phone. This thing keeps trading like this.
Order submitted.
$34.90. Brilliant day today. Really great day trading.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here's my ES30 range for the week. Just Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday we're at 2,000 on the 30 range E-mini. That's a strategy shared to us by one of our members, Robert. I tell you, I've been with the company a long time, and some of our best ideas come from our members. It's just a fact. There's power in numbers. There's a lot of variables in these strategy parameters, and the more people we have playing around with it, the more likely we are to find something that's
Order submitted.
very profitable.
Order submitted.
So,
Order submitted.
number 1 and 2,
Order submitted.
NQ Scalper, ES30 range. Marcy scored with the 1-2 punch today. Marcy scored on the E-mini, and she got the NQ. And the important thing is capital preservation. We don't want to give it back. We don't want to get too greedy. Now, I might be too conservative. I turned mine off right when the real fireworks started going. But I could show you where I ended up for the day, and I'll show you our leaderboard. Where I ended for the day, I took another trade or two on the NQ Scalper with my 300,000 account. Got it back to over the top, into the green. And I've got 5 evaluations that are all right around 52,000. And made a total of 2745 today on my Apex. And I turned it off. I hit my profit goal and I turned it off. And our leaderboard on the strategies themselves, you could see number 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2, NQ Scalper, ES30 range. If I go to my Discord chat group and I go right into the strategy collaboration, boom, here's Steve. Shared that strategy with us right in strategy collaboration. Gave all the settings to this NQ Scalper, even without really any real formal instruction, knows how to use our strategies to leverage that technology with the bot and the drone the way it was meant to be. And I was really impressed reading this because he has a really good understanding of how this strategy works. So he shared with all of our members the exact inputs for the NQ Scalper. And it wasn't the week before, maybe a few weeks ago, Robert shared his template on the ES30. So those are 2 strategies, number 1 and 2, that our members contributed. And we're really extremely grateful for you guys. Thank you. So today the NQ Scalper ES30 range was on top. I piggybacked the NQ Scalper, and I was able to make some nice money on my Apex accounts. Our SimSmart stopped. This is like a tongue twister. My SimSmart Stop 2 came all the way back. It was down. It was down pretty big, and it came all the way back.
Order submitted.
There goes the NQ Scalper again.
Order submitted.
Anyway, it came all the way back from the dead and to wind up in the green. So those times you trade these strategies are so important. Let's take a look at the SimSmart Stop 2. This week, the SimSmart Stop 2 is up 17.29, trading 1 contract. If we look at the time analysis, there's no question when to trade this strategy. It just pokes you right in the eye, and it tells you right here, hey, at 10 o'clock, look at me. And numbers don't lie. So we've got some extremely powerful strategies that are really running up the score. That's the SimSmart Stop 2. Our YM got into a few nice trades, and crude oil and E-mini were in the green as well. So it was a really great day trading today. A lot of fun. And let's let this last trade play out. We're short the NASDAQ on the scalper.
Order submitted.
Okay, 32.25. Wow. Amazing. Just amazing. I'm going to lock in those profits there. I'm satisfied with that money. I don't think anyone in their right mind would continue to trade. NQ scalper, I'm going to take it off. I'm going to lock in those profits for today. All right, everybody. I want to thank you again for joining me. And listen, God willing, we're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to do it again.
Order submitted.
NQ scalper back. Jeez, I might have to not eat lunch today. Just stick around for the world record.
Order submitted.
This is a good problem to have when you're making too much money. And you can't find your shut-off switch quick enough while it's making too much money. Hey, Paul.
Order submitted.
You're welcome. Man, if it breaks
Order
that
submitted.
support, this thing could go all the way. Nope. 35.65. All right, everybody. Have a blessed rest of your. Jeez. It went again.
Order
Okay.
submitted.
Last one. Got some selling pressure. Man, if we break through this, here we go. We're retesting it.
Order
Retesting.
submitted.
Man, if this goes through,
Order submitted.
we haven't broke it. We need 3/4 of that candle body through that pivot. All right, I'm going to sign off. Have a blessed day, everybody. We're going to be back tomorrow. We'll do it again, God willing. Have a blessed day,
Order
everyone.
submitted.
Thanks for joining me. If you would, please like my video on YouTube. It kind of gives us some traction on YouTube. It really helps the company, and I would really appreciate it. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll be back tomorrow. It's it's Taco Tuesday.
Order submitted.
Now it
Order
broke. Nope.
submitted.
Mm, very close. Very close. Man, we're working our way up there, aren't we? When this goes crashing down through it. All right, I'm going to sign off. Have a great day, everybody. I'll let you know in the members area how this ends up. I'll post the daily results at about 2 or 3 o'clock. Have a blessed day. So long.